Hey everybody, today we're taking a look at this new 6-liter ultrasonic cool and warm mist humidifier by Coolfiqu. Let's get right into it. Now right out of the box, everything comes shipped right here in this plastic bag, so it all arrives undamaged. Once you get the bag off, you notice that there's some tape all the way around the humidifier that keeps the tank attached to the base. Make sure nothing comes apart as you pull it out of the box. Also, there's some additional accessories inside the main tank here, so I'm just gonna pull all of that tape off and then I'll see you at the next step. Now this is everything out of the box in no particular order. We've got the water tank lid right here, and it has a 360-degree rotating mist nozzle up top. We'll talk about that more here later. You've got your user's guide as well as a cleaning guide under here, and then a baggie with some extra pads, which we'll address once we come across those. And then there's also a cleaning brush included too, and then obviously the humidifier itself. Now once you get all of the tape off, you'll be able to remove the tank. You can just grab it and lift directly. There's also a handle that's built in for easy removal and lifting it up. You notice a piece of yellow tape over here along with some foam, so that needs to be removed, and then this thing is going to be ready to go. We're going to look at disassembly and cleaning here just in a minute, but at a quick glance, this is what this looks like. You need to put the tank back on and then fill it with water. We're going to do all of that. But overall, a nice start, a sleek design here, a couple improvements. Yes, so take a look around the back side here. Okay, there's going to be a vent back here. And this is actually where your aromatherapy is going to be. So if you ever want to do essential oils, etc., press it in, it's going to pop out, and you can remove it. Now, if we take a closer look at this right here, there is a little filter right here that you can lift out. If you ever need to clean it, you can just rinse it off with some water, slide it back in, and this is going to be your aromatherapy pad. They're actually including an extra one in here. So you can shake a few drops of your essential oil on top of this, and then you place it back in. If you want to do aromatherapy, this is the only place you add it. Do not shake the oils into the water here. Once you get that all set up, slide it right back in. It's going to click back into place, and you're good to go. Now when it comes to the humidifier and the tank cleaning, breakdown, etc., we're going to cover that right now. You can lift off the tank. I'm going to use a flashlight real quick. I don't know if you can see right here on the inside, here on my right, your left, there's actually a water filter that's down there. It's just held in with pressure here. So if I reach inside, let's give it a little twist left and right, and then it's going to remove easily, and that's what this looks like right here. Now below that is a valve pin assembly that has a little spring on it, so that way when you fill this with water, the water doesn't come rushing out, but then you put it on the base, the water filters in there. So if you want to remove that, you're going to press in on the spring, reach in, exact same places where the filter is, and you're going to pull off this little rubber or plastic grommet right here. They also include an extra one of these in the bag, and as I release my finger, this valve pin is going to come out, and this is what that looks like right here. So it's kind of like an arrow with the spring on top, and then you put this inside, it secures right on top, and that's exactly what this whole thing looks like during disassembly. And then assembly is going to be the opposite of the removal. Take the valve pin with the spring, push that inside, give it a little pressure, reach inside with your hand, feel around. You can put the little rubber piece right back on top, and it's going to hold it in there. We're good to go, just like we saw. Take the filter, put that back in, just a little bit of pressure, good to go. When it comes to the base, we've got some improvements and a few parts that we need to remove as part of the cleaning process. This piece up here is going to be the cold and warm mist vent or mixer. Yes, just give that a little wiggle. That's going to pull out. Now the orange piece you see right here is the noise silencer. It does clip in at the very bottom. So if you just grab it like this and push forward or backward, it'll pop right out and release, and it comes out just like this. And the very last thing you should see is that white pad that's down here. This is going to be the mineral absorption pad. Once again, they do give you an extra one in that bag kit. Then everything is removed. You're ready to clean it, all of that great stuff. And then assembly is the reverse of everything I just showed you. Put the pad back in. The noise silencer goes on top until it clicks in place. And then the mist mixer goes above that, slides right into place super easy. And then the water tank just sits right on top of that. Now with that being said, the humidifier does require regular descaling. They recommend using a citric acid descaler. And don't forget to clean the mineral absorption pad that I showed you. That needs regular cleaning as well because it will accumulate minerals and scale. When you're ready to fill the humidifier, you've got a few different choices. You could always pick the tank up, take it to the sink and fill it, or you can use a pitcher like so, pouring right into the side of the tank. Regardless of what you choose, you want to make sure that you pour it into the main tank body and not the center misting shaft. Or we've got the lid as well, which you can pour through. Place the lid right on top, pour around the sides here, and it's actually going to filter straight into the tank itself, making sure once again that you're never pouring water here at the very top where the mist comes out. When it comes to the humidifier, simple and straightforward with touch button operation. Press on and off, it's going to turn on. You got a nice large display screen right here. It's going to tell you what the current relative humidity is, and then we can change that. So you can hit relative humidity here. It's going to start at 40%, and you can set a particular target value all the way up to 90%. relative humidity here. If you want to change the different mist levels and the intensity that it comes out, you can do that too as well. So this is mist level number 1, mist level number 2, and mist level number 3. And let's not forget that the misting port does rotate 360 degrees. So if you need that mist to shoot left and right, front to back, or anywhere in between, you have direct control over that. Now this also features a warm mist mode. Just press that button and a little icon will show up right here on the screen here. This can reach a temperature of 104 degrees in about 5 minutes under normal room temperature, and the maximum temperature can reach 123 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, one thing to note when using the heating function, don't touch the base during operation. Now, there will be some sound during heating that's going to be a little bit louder than during cold mist operation, but it's not going to significantly affect sleep. However, if you are a light sleeper, what you might want to do is just move the humidifier itself away a little bit further than being right next to your bedside table. Last but not least, we've got our timer function, which allows it to turn off automatically after a specified amount of time, all the way up to 96 hours. You'd probably need a refill of water at some point in time in between there, but just to mention it, double lines means it'll just constantly run until you turn it off and on. And if the light bothers you at night and you want to turn that on, just hit that sleep mode. The screen will turn off in just a few seconds like so, but everything runs as normal. And you can hit any of these buttons you want to turn the screen back on if you need to make any additional changes. At the end of the day, you've got a high quality, high capacity 6-liter humidifier with all the features you could want. Easy top fill, cold and warm dual temperature mist, the ability to add essential oils, sleep mode, automatic power off for year-round operation.